Millie is 3 years old. She's a Maltese breed. Good morning, everyone. This is my outfit of the day. I'm wearing a red blazer and a dress inside, and I paired it with maroon shoes and the little earring. I'm not too sure you can see. See the sky, it's so beautiful. I'm on the way to work and see this beautiful view. I'm just heading out of home. Bit of a traffic again. It's just when I leave the house. So like always in the evening I get a bit of traffic near the office, and in the mornings it's near my house because there are so many communities nearby and everybody are leaving to work, and even there are few school buses on the way. So I'm on the way to work, hardly any traffic now. So as I said, it's only in the community zone I get a bit of traffic mornings. Otherwise, it's perfectly good to go. And I had a nice breakfast too. I had boiled eggs and avocado, banana and strawberry smoothie. That's one of my favorite breakfasts to have. Most of the days I have eggs in the morning, except for Monday, because Monday I don't prefer to take non-veg. But and even Thursday, of course. Other days I have usually eggs and a smoothie. And I do try and have a lot of liquids before I get to office, because I am not very consistent in drinking my 3 liters water every day. I really want to have like 3 liters of water, but I end up just with 2 liters max. So these days I've started having a lot of liquids before going to office. So I start my day with honey lemon water. Then once I'm done with my walking, I have the fenugreek seeds water. We soak it in the night. So morning I just strain it and have the fenugreek seeds water. Then after some time I have green juice. And then for my breakfast I have a smoothie. So it's like I feel that I've had sufficient water intake in the morning itself, and I feel very good. And I think it's working good on my skin as well. I don't eat a lot for lunch. I have reduced my lunch binge eating. Otherwise, earlier I used to get so carried away when my colleagues order for some nice stuff. I used to end up eating. But then I realized that I overeat during the weekends, because weekends is always about some celebrations happening. So my Friday to Sunday goes with these non-stop delicacies. So I just don't want to pile up with a lot of food every single day. Though I love food, but I don't want to end up overeating and feel bloated end of the day, because my job is pretty cool and I don't really have to stress around, move around a lot. So I'm sitting in most of the time, which is good and bad as well. It's relaxed, but at the same time, not really physically active during the day, which is not great if I'm eating a lot. So I'm trying to cut down on my portion intake during the day. I have a good dinner a little early, like around 7. See the view of Burj Khalifa far away. This is one thing I can see wherever I go, and I don't know, for some reason I get very inspired. If you look at my Insta stories, you will see the post of Burj Khalifa every single day in my stories. I have been here for so long, we are here for almost 22 years now, and I have seen when the Burj Khalifa construction started. And I still remember those days. My younger one was just few months old, and my parents were here to look after her. So I remember that we had gone for the inauguration of Burj Khalifa. It's such a beautiful memory, like so many people waiting in the queue, like almost from 2 in the afternoon until the time I think they reveal the name only in the evening, because until then There was some other name which was planned to be there, and then we see at around 7:38 when the inauguration happened, the name was Burj Khalifa. And I think I also love Burj Khalifa more for the reason my dad used to love it so much. He was so mesmerized with the way they had done up that place, and he used to tell literally everybody back home like how beautiful it is, how marvelous the architecture was. So for me it was like, I think I keep remembering the way he used to praise Burj Khalifa, and that's what makes me love Burj Khalifa more, I guess so. I don't know. I feel the life is so much at ease now compared to the days we came to Dubai. Those days, we used to live in Sharjah for almost 5 to 6 years. That was when my husband was working in Northern Emirates and I was working in Dubai. So for us, Sharjah became a midpoint. So commuting was easier for both of us. But I still remember those days. I used to wake up literally at 3:34 so that I could leave the house at 5:45 in the morning and get to office by 8. So I'm almost close to my workplace, and no traffic at all. I reach literally in 20 minutes. And it's been a great drive in the morning. So I was talking about our lifestyle then. So that's what I used to leave the house every day at 5:45 in the morning to reach office at 8. Then I worked in an organization where we had to be in office at 8. So which just means that there's no room to get late. Though I didn't like it much those days, but I think that taught a lot of discipline in me, and I became very, very organized. Today, even though there is no need for me to wake up that early, but still I love to wake up early mornings. I feel like mornings are the best time to take care of yourself. So I start my morning with meditation and do a little bit of yoga. Then I go for a lovely morning walk. First I go on my own, then I take my dogs for a walk. So it's really beautiful. The moment I get to office, I'm in such a good frame of mind that I'm ready to take over the day and do whatever I want to do. Like whatever is there at work, I happily do because I had set the tone for the day. I don't know whether you get it, but that is me, and I'm really loving the way the things have transformed. The early experience in life, how it changes us, is marvelous. So that's what. And those days actually Dubai didn't even have much of work from home situation. It is more after COVID. We see that many offices are so flexible and they don't mind people working from home. That's how the traffic has slightly eased up. However, the last 1 year there's a bit of traffic again. Why again? Because of a lot of people moving into Dubai from different parts of the world. As much as we hear so many challenging situations in different parts of the world, people want to move to Dubai because Dubai is a safe haven. There is so much of security. There is good infrastructure. There is good facility when it comes to the medical and good education system, and there are a lot of wonderful opportunities for job as well, which brings in a lot of people to Dubai. And I can safely say that Dubai is kind of a heaven on earth to live. I'm really, really satisfied with the way the government takes care of the people, the way they have the infrastructure done, and the way they are equipped for every situation is very, very remarkable. So this is my view. Just park my car. Maybe I'm going to get my parking near the office. I'm going to take another round to see if there is any parking available closer to the office so I don't have to park here. This requires a little bit of a walk, but I don't mind. The weather is quite pleasant. So I'm done for the day today and just leaving office. But eventually the rain happened. Not heavy, but it's been raining since afternoon. and it's still drizzling. It's really nice, and I'm just wishing now I don't get stuck in traffic. Today was another beautiful day and it was super productive. So I'm happy with the way how Tuesday went. I'm liking this evening as well with little showers. It's beautiful. The weather is amazing. So here's beautiful weather. So my today's drive has become a snail pace now. I can see like there's a huge backlog of traffic here. Maybe because of the water clog in some places. That's what happens here whenever there is very little rain. But for me now, all I need is hot tea or a coffee and some pakoras or some, I don't mind even a cake actually. So something to go with my coffee. I love coffee. I wouldn't mind drinking tea, but I'm a coffee person. So at least one good coffee a day is definitely a must for me. All I can do at this point of time is just keep thinking and get on with this traffic. And hopefully by the time I reach home, the rain is still there and I can have my coffee again. I already had the first cup of coffee today, so maybe another one can happen for this beautiful weather. I was brought up in a place in Karnataka, that is Coorg. So Coorg is called as the Scotland of India, which is known for the hill station and the beautiful weather. I was born and brought up there. I was there until I was 13. So there it is like it rains any day. You just don't need a season to rain. It just rains any day. And it used to be so beautiful. And there were times as a kid I thought that I would never ever leave that place and go anywhere in the world. The best part was having all the relatives around, my cousins. So I really didn't even want to have more friends then, because we were almost like 9 cousins from the dad's side and the mom's side together. So every weekend we used to catch up, and every weekend we used to meet up in somebody's place, and all the cousins got along together, and we never had any big dreams that we had to go somewhere far or we need to shop something great. We never had it. I don't know how times changed. When I look back, I sometimes miss the me who was like that. I'm grateful for where life has taken us today, and living in this beautiful city with all the amenities and able to provide for the family, like for my kids to grow up here. It's really nice. It's very beautiful, no doubt about it. I'm super blessed in that way. But yet, as kids, sometimes what we think and what we become, probably somewhere in the corner of my heart, maybe I would have had this dream of going outside India and living. And maybe that happened, which I didn't know. I don't see any rain as I start driving towards my home. It was only near my office, I guess. Though it's drizzling very little. Otherwise, it looks pretty good. My intention of this vlog is to share my lifestyle. This has been in my mind for like almost over 2 to 3 years. That is why if you look at my channel, you will see some videos I have done a couple of years ago, but I have not been consistent. It's mainly because of my schedule, and sometimes I get a little lazy because I plan too much. I was thinking that I should do vlogs in such a way that I would take you all around Dubai and I would have a proper topic to discuss about, but then that was not happening. So I thought it is fine. I could keep it raw and just the way it is, and on a daily basis I will share what I feel like. So it would be most of the things what I do on a daily life, like my lifestyle, my work, family a bit, and my pets, my life in Dubai here. And I love fashion, so maybe a little bit on what I wear every day and what I love to do, and my love for exploring new restaurants, traveling. This will be a whole and all in what I share. But people are more than welcome to comment if you need to know anything more about Dubai, like buying a home here, or the lifestyle here, getting to work here, the education system, medical. So these are the things, whatever I know to my knowledge, I will try and share the same with you all if you ask me anything. And I'll try to get the most accurate info through the sources I have. I would say this is the least I can do for somebody who is keen to come to Dubai, because people talk a lot of things when they want to move to Dubai. Some say this is very expensive and it's not something they want to come and stay here. The opportunities are bad, the real estate is bad, but nothing like that. There is everything great here as well. It is just that being here at the right time, right place, having the right connections help, just like any other city. So when it comes to investing in home, I don't think there is any other better time to invest in Dubai, because though it looks like the property prices are at the peak at this point of time, it doesn't look like it is going to go down anytime. It's only going to go higher. Like, there are a lot of new communities, new apartments being built up by amazing builders, and at the same time there are a lot of people moving from different countries into Dubai, which is like creating a very, very high demand for the real estate, and so is for the business. If you look at the restaurant industry or the salons, so always, like, there are many industries which are like, you have a lot of people who have invested here. So it's like the demand and the options both are going hand in hand. So if you're somebody who wants to invest in Dubai, I think this is the right time, and it gives like the best yield. Even if it is an investment, if you're going to do it, you easily can get around 8 to 10% as your rentals, which I think really good compared to many countries. So that is that about the real estate a little bit. Then about fashion. I love dressing up. I dress up like every single day. I mean, not like I'm going to a party, but I try and dress up well, because I really love dressing up and having good shoes, clothes, bags. Just like many women, I'm one of them, and I try my best to be in style. What else for today? Yeah, today's food. That's the favorite thing to discuss about every single day. So today I'm going to make chicken gravy. So I'm going to make some chicken gravy with and my nanny will make parathas, because I'm not good in making parathas, so we are planning to make that today. She would have actually kept everything ready. I have to just make the chicken curry, because my kids don't love the non-veg she makes, but she makes amazing momos, or any North Indian vegetarian dish for that matter, like the rajma, chole. Like, it's amazing. I have never ever had anywhere that great vegetarian food like the way my nanny makes. She's amazing. She's been with us for over 4 years and been a great help for us. And at this point of time, I have 3 dogs at home, and I'm expecting another one to come tomorrow. If you're wondering why am I saying I have 3 dogs and I would have one more coming, is because I host dogs at home. So if I have my friends or even a couple of clients I do have, they are traveling, they would leave their pets with us. So that's how I usually have 2 to 3 dogs. I don't have a dog of my own. I have always had a dog when I was growing up. Now I just have a cat because my daughter loves cats, so it is her cat. And I still love dogs. That is how I ended up doing pet hosting. So I started this something, I guess, somewhere during COVID. I started because I was super bored being home and not being able to go out. So that was the time I started pet hosting. And then there were so many people who traveled, they couldn't come back on time. And I ended up keeping a lot of pets at home. And I started really enjoying it. Not only me, even my family, like, this really started loving the way the pets were. Like, now our house was filled with joy because of these pets, and it was beautiful. So we continued doing that. Even my daughter used to do it for some time, and yeah, that's how it is. And I love golden retrievers. Though I love all dogs, but golden retrievers are my favorites because I feel they're like more than human beings. The way they are so emotional, they wait for you to get home. I think I would miss my dogs welcoming me if I go home and they're not around. Because my kids are busy, they are all grown up, so I can't really expect them to come running to the door when I get home. Yeah, so me and my hubby, we go to office and get back. Kids are busy in their own stuff. Whereas these dogs, they're like little gems. They just come to the door. The way they come is like they haven't seen us forever. And that's the most beautiful part. That makes you feel like, no, you're so loved and wanted. It's such a blessing to have these pets. So I love that. I love taking them around for a walk. It's so amazing. And I do have a lot of friends who are all living in the same community, like just a distance of max like 2 to 10 kilometers. So like, I get to see my friends very often. So that keeps life very exciting. Like every weekend we catch up. So it's good. And of late I hear a couple of my friends who are staying in India who are not able to even visit their friends or family even once a month because they say that the life is hectic and the traffic. But that way I feel it's a blessing if I can make to meet my friends every week. So it's a good thing. The following weekend we have an amazing barbecue planned in the desert by one of my friends. So though we are still on Tuesday, I'm so looking forward for Saturday. That's going to be fun. We think that this might be the last barbecue for the winter season this year. Looks like the weather is going to change drastically and it's going to get hotter. So we do go for off-roading and barbecue during winters a lot. And this year we want to make the most of it. We did go already a couple of times, and now this is arranged by one of my friends. So we are really looking forward for that. We're almost like, I think 20 to 30 people. Like, yeah, I guess we are like 14 families, maybe more than 30. But it's going to be super fun. I'm almost home, and now I'm going to get done with my evening walks and cooking, and I will see you all later in some time.